Should we go out? The only thing I don't like about doing the outside portion is just how many steps it takes. Dear Mr. Ravain, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March. Ensure all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. Thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage. Damn. 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks. 45292. Where is room 46? 2 starting rooms. July 5th, 1990. Tested my full house theory, no luck, as expected. Hold on. 45292. Why do those colors look so familiar? Is that the are these numbers the room colors? 45 blue rooms, 2 pink ones, 9 purple ones, 2 yellow ones? Yeah. 45 blue ones. Well, this is 8. 8 purple. Do you recognize that grid from any other rooms? Any other rooms? I recognize it from the apple orchard, which is where he worked, or where he left his notebook. Where he had, like, the soil quality grid. 45292. Represent the room number? Maybe. So, the 45th blue room, the 2nd pink room, the 9th purple room, the 2nd yellow room. But there's no 9th room for purple. Unless... it's one of the outside ones. Like, for example, this one is a purple room. But there's no way because it's outside. Hmm. Ah. So this one's in the hovel. So... Oh, we don't have to turn it back on? Oh, nice. Okay. Hopefully it just stays that way, but just in case it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. So, our buff for today and tomorrow is that we get a die, and then every time we roll a die, we get 5 coins. Your package has been delivered. Alright. 445 West Barbarin Avenue. Date packed 11/5. Hold on. If this was packed November 5th, then what day is it? How long does it take? That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense because in the security room on November 7th, Miss Babbage puts an announcement out for us. And we found that before we found the mailroom. So these dates are not adding up. But customer's order number 525. Okay, obviously it seems like 5254 means something. Sorry, I'm writing the stuff down on this slip. Yeah, it looks like it's definitely a code for something. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Sheesh. Let's go. Okay. All right. Three steps. Let's do the bedroom. A shovel. Sick. I have not seen a trunk in days. Security could be nice. But for what, really? The room terminal that I really need is the office. I don't really want to waste my steps. I'm gonna do the pantry. Breakfast nook could be cool. Oh yeah. Let's do the commissary. See, this right here, I don't understand. And this is the second time that these specific pictures have shown up this way. With the flame, without the tree. Okay, what does a metal detector do? I want a sledgehammer, though. I'm gonna save my coins. I want a sledgehammer. 6 steps. Okay, we could either go into the den. Both of these are gonna give us gems. And both of them are gonna lead the same direction. So this one is gonna give us more gems. So let's just do the parlor. This statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. So this is true. This is true. So maybe this is the lie. Huh? So what the fuck does that mean? At least one box is truthful. So that means that these two are truthful and this one is the lie. So that means that the blue one has the gems. Let's go. Alright. Okay, I have not found this room yet, so I think I'll sacrifice the steps for it. And it has luxury items for sale? Holy shit. That is crazy. Can you even make that much money? Oh yeah, let's do this. This is also my first time unlocking the rumpus room. Running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate grounds. Oh, nice. I just want to make sure there's nothing else.
And, as it was foretold,
What the fuck?
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Interesting. Okay, so that moon looks familiar. That moon looks like the necklace that the Herbert's wife wears in the pictures that are of her in the office. Okay, let's go back to the commissary and buy a sledgehammer. See, but what is a metal detector for? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up what that's for. Because I don't buy it because I don't know what it does. I don't wanna waste my coins. Detects coins, keys, and other metallic items that can be picked up in a room. Spawns additional coins and keys. Okay. Well, I want this right now. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunk. Oh. That's not what I was expecting it would do. Okay. Drawing room. We have ads in 1 minute, chat. Okay. Tomorrow you will start with 2 gems. Ooh. Hell yeah, let's do that. Salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. An upgrade disc. Two gems. Sunflower. November 5th. Okay, now we're in the morning room. I don't know if my stream was live or at an earlier point in stream. Hi, Hammy. I'm having a great day. I hope you're having a better day today. November 5th. In the blue hours on Wednesday morning. Died at 73. A heart condition. Do 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 do. Baron Bafflers. Mary Matthew Jones. Wait. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation for his niece and presumptive heir, the much loved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones. He has been missing, presumed deceased for the past 6 years. Okay, so she is our mom. Okay. Miss Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marion Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such as The Red Prince, Swim Bird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Okay, so she is our mom. Tired but not bad. Going to a comedy show tonight, which you very much needed and I'm stoked for. That's fucking sick. I hope that you have fun. My parents love going to comedy shows. Like, love. Alright. So, we are sitting at 47 steps, 3 keys, 6 gems, 6 coins, and 2 die. So, let's see what this will give us. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Or we can get one more, or we can just open. Let's do the nursery. That's gonna take 3 steps, but it's gonna give us 5 back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then we get 5 from the eye mask. Oh, what is this? Oh, this must be the Red Prince book. Okay, hold on. Wait, that's not what I meant to write. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for the fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. A story about you. If it needs to be said about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Okay. And we got a lucky foot. Let's go. Blue, yellow, red, purple. Blue, red, yellow. Okay, these colors, do they mean something? The numbers. Alright. So the first time you enter each bedroom. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to the drawing room and spawn another room. Honestly, we're like kind of stacked on stuff, but we have nothing to use it on. The garage, the patio, or a hallway. I don't actually say garage, but I just think it's funny that people say it that way. I haven't been to the patio. I'm tempted to do the hallway so we could keep going. I don't really want to do the garage because then it's gonna cut off any more routes into the house. Like even down here, I can only go 2 rooms wide. I can't go up past this. I mean, the patio could be nice. Let's just do the hallway. Say it the weirder. Garage. Garage. Okay. I guess we can do... Oh, let's redraw. We get coins for that. Ooh, let's do the boudoir. Because then that will give us 2 more die, and that will give us more money. And then, let's roll this. And then we can do the kitchen or the den. The den would get us up more. We have a salt shaker, so I mean, I guess like maybe going to the kitchen might be okay, but nah, let's do the den. And there's a trunk. Give me that. Oh. We got 2 die and 4 coins. Okay. We're kind of balling at the moment. Fuck the gymnasium. You can suck my left nut. The passageway could be good. I know it's 6 steps, but that'll give us 2 more routes. So let's do that. Here's our die. Now, I still have no idea what the puzzle is for this save. Like, okay, there's this picture, but then what? Is this picture just here to tell me that the safe is in this room, or does it have the answer to the code? I don't know. Was part of the presents for that year. Yeah. It was part of the presents, but there's 8 wrapped ones, and then there's this one. Not. It just says Syncaco. Alright, let's try to roll another room. Ooh. I haven't been in the aquarium yet. I wonder how many digits it takes. Yeah. Or maybe... Oh, what if it's that one code on the package, the 5254? How cool. An old rusty nail, not worth picking up. Womp womp. From the receipt? Yeah. Here, let's go try it. No. Locked. And I don't have any more keys. Alright. We could roll the billiard room, or we could re-roll and get more money. I can't remember what it gave us. I think it gave us some keys and gems, or keys and coins. Keys, I think, would be kind of nice right now. But I don't know. Hmm. Let's re-roll. Fuck it. Okay, we got the garage again. And that will give us 3 keys and it will take 3 steps. Alright, fuck it. We need a utility room. I don't know what that note means. Hmm. An observatory could be pretty cool. Let's do that. See what stars we get. Plus 3 steps. So we just got back the steps we lost. Pretty much. Hmm. Ty, thank you for using 100 bits to change into coins. We should have crowd control active for this game if anybody's interested in trying that out. I'm a little tempted to see if I can go straight to the antechamber, even though I know I don't have all the stuff. Or if I should just do the walk-in closet. 4 items could be nice right now. I mean, we're on day 7. There's no way. I still have to pull levers and stuff like that, so let's do the closet. Coupon book. A brass compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Oh, okay, cool. It's our last key. Ooh, laboratory. We haven't unlocked this yet. Experimental house features. You gave me 5 keys! Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Ty. Sheesh. Thank you. Have you been, Ty? Have you tried out Marathon? I know that you play a lot of Tarkov. I was wondering if you had any interest in Marathon. Sorry, I can't talk today. Heating and cooling curves. So the melting point. Fuck, we need a magnifying glass for this. The art style is weird in your opinion? I think I like it. I like the design of it because it reminds me of Destiny, which I've played a lot of. But I know a lot of people kind of do have issues with like the way the guns look, like very blocky and square. So I totally understand both sides. So this is in the freezer room. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good. You know, just taking everything day by day. How have you been? Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Seems like a lot of people have that issue. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Ah, I see. I see. So one is NP. Your last house purchase was a new pot and pan set. Let's go. Honestly, new cookware is really nice. It's a nice little gift to yourself. It makes you excited to cook for a little while. S, right? This goes up to 12. So 4 is here, 5. Let's do 4 and 7. Four is TH. 7 is PA. One, two, three, 4, 5. RE. Six. Is SM. And we have 8 and 12. F. Nine, 11, 10. Okay. Oops. Do we have a boiler room? Okay. 8 steps. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. Okay, wait, Kit. This might be what it meant by 9 purple rooms, because if I can convert the nursery, which is originally a purple room, into a green one with an upgrade disc, then that means that we could make a 9th purple room if we found another upgrade disc that did the same thing. So I don't know if I really want to get rid of it. Yeah, that I don't know. Because now if I do convert this to a green room, I'd need to change 2 other rooms into purple rooms. So I think I'm just gonna keep it, and I'm gonna do the 8 steps. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. But it says that it could only be accessed in the office. So is that another lie? Okay. We can't do this puzzle because we don't have the boiler room. So we could go down here and try to spawn 2 more rooms. 'Cause that's really it. It's all we can do in the house right now. But thank you for the die! Thank you so much for the die. I know that there was another locked room somewhere. Oh no, I think we opened it. I think it was this passageway that we used to go into the lab. So we could buy this. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. But is this a permanent item? No, right? There's no way we get to keep this. Oh, wait. I needed to go that way. Yeah. Oops. Have you played this game before, Ty? I feel like do the hallway. Ooh. No, let's do the office. We've been needing the office. Because there's a safe in here, so I wanted to see if maybe that code works for this safe. But I feel like it has to do with this paper. But let's just try it. We have ads in 1 minute, chat. 5, 2, 5, 4. No. Okay. Go on the other side. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse. And the greenhouse is broken again. Don't think there's enough time to put in another. Make sure. Okay. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently. Okay, so that means we could take their money. Yeah. Okay. Network. You have, but you gave up on it? What day did you get to? Um... Now I'm curious what happens when we connect. Like, does that just give access to us? Okay, it does. Oh, experiment setup. You are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original, unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then gain 1 star. Oh, okay. Set your steps to 40. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Ooh. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, permanently add 1 gold. For the rest of the day. Ah, fuck. I mean, we don't really have anything else we could draft, but that's interesting. From Anne Babbage next week. Fuse box repair. Changes to the estate. Fuse box repair. Okay, this is the original. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix in our regular service. We just want to let you know that the changes you requested to your will. Okay. When you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thank you for the due diligence. Okay. So, uh, so all 6 have to be purple. Means that 1 will turn white. Okay. Okay. I think that's... See, and I don't know how to do the data transfer. Let's do a special order for... I like the sleeping mask. Okay. Now, what the heck is the code for the safe? Ty, thank you so much for giving me 25 steps. Thank you, thank you. Hmm. I did. I played it on Friday. I liked it personally. Um, yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It felt pretty balanced to me, like gunplay wise. I know a lot of people say that the AI is very strong. Um, but I had fun. But I also only played for like a couple hours, so I didn't do too much. Yeah, I honestly do not know what this code is. You've played so much Tarkov, nothing matches it at the moment. See, that's understandable. That's very understandable, especially because Tarkov has been in development for fucking what, like almost 10 years or something crazy like that. It's so much more, like refined and put together. What is the code for the safe? I don't think we have that information, maybe? No. I don't know. But I do remember there being some more dig spots, I think, outside. So I'm gonna go do that. I think there was one in here, right? Yeah. Well, what the fuck is this rabbit's foot for? If all I'm finding is trash. I don't have access to that because we don't have the garage door open. See, I was hoping that the sledgehammer, like, we could use it for this. And then here... I don't know if this is, like, actually a place that we can go through. Okay, That premonition, I'm assuming, is in somewhere down there. That I don't know how to open. Okay. Hmm. I don't think we can do anything else today. I don't know how to open these. Alright, let's think about this. Yo! Butters, thank you so much for the raid. How was Marathon?
Hello, guys!
Holy
This
fuck.
is Butter Majestic.
How was Marathon? How's this masterpiece so far? We're on day 7. We're kind of juiced right now. But we have hit dead ends. We cannot spawn any more rooms. And yeah, there's just like really nothing much that we can do. So I feel like I just have to call it a day on this one. Start day 8. But we've uncovered a lot. The two things I still don't know is the codes for the safe in the boudoir and the safe in the office. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I feel like the office safe has to do with the note that's in the drawer, right? The March of the Count. But I don't have the library. I also have crowd control active for this run. See, like I feel like it has to do with this. Can you go to the boudoir? Yeah. What's the route? Up. Okay. Nope, not that way. Nope, not that way. Is it this way? Yeah. Here. Here. That pathing is crazy? I know. See, so like, I'm not sure about this. Because this room has like this picture, but I don't know if this has to do with the code, you know? I don't know. I mean, I guess we could try it, right? No. Hmm. Unless it has to do with the decorations. So, like, there's 8 presents, 6 garland things, 1 star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ornaments. Do we give hints or not? I'm asking for hints right now. Normally, I was telling everybody, like, not without me asking for one, but I am asking for one because I have no idea. Oh, this one? Yeah, this one's a little tough. I've been stuck on this pretty much this whole time. Like, figuring out what what gives me the code, right? What day is it in the photo? Christmas. Oh. So 12/25? Bro. Why was I overthinking that so crazy, bro? Huh? 4. Thank you. I would literally never have assumed that that was the answer. Never. Never. Yeah, definitely. I've been overthinking so much. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Damn. Damn. Some rooms require overthinking, but this one was just simple. Yeah, that was very simple. Okay. So it has a red envelope with the number 4. Okay. So Daniel is my dad, right? Simon. Simon's dad. And the color of the flag she flew, which I'm assuming is that red flag. Because we did the fortune teller in the rumpus room and he showed us a black cat with a red flag and then the moon door. So, okay. Are there any other hints I should be taking from this actually? She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Into the darkness of 100 nights. Isn't that... 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Okay. That's not the same thing. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't really think we can do anything else right now. Unless the code for the office is in the room, I don't think that we can do anything. Do these luxury items stay permanently? Probably not, right? I feel like it would say that. Hmm. I don't know, man. I feel like it's such a waste to call it a day, but like I really have nothing else I could do. March of the Count are available for purchase in Reddington. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. How can we check that? We need this data transfer. I don't think we can. No, I think we're just kind of out of options for today. Okay. Green, red, green, blue, yellow. Wait. Fuck, I don't know. I feel like the answer is in this room. Okay, if anybody did solve the office safe, is the answer in the room? It is. Okay. I'm wondering if it has to do with the books. Right, because there's groupings of colors of books. Like here's a green grouping. Here's like a reddish one. Blue, purple, blue, purple. That one's red. This one's green. Sure, I'll take a hint. Sorry, I was muted. LOL. No, I haven't made any progress. um, I feel like I'm overthinking it again, but I also don't know. Like, either March of the Count is what it is, or the red are what it is, and that they all pertain to something. Well, it's obvious that this is in black ink and everything else is in red. Well, that's the thing. Like, I've been trying to think about it, and I can't think of anything myself, honestly. I mean, March of the Count, I think of the month. I think of 3. But of the count, I don't know. The Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, and Major to this room. I mean, there are the statues, right? But I guess I just don't know, like, the status of everybody. This is Herbert, I know for sure. And he's a Baron, right? I'm assuming she's the Queen, right? But I don't know the status of these other statues. Oh, wait. Obviously, it's this one. Right? But there's 3 of those. There's 4 of those. I don't know. Would it be 0, 3? Let me just try it. I don't know why. No. What do you guys get from Del Taco? You're so close with the first code, the 0304. So it's not 0304. Ah, so I just don't count the one on top of the safe. Okay. Let me write that down. I don't think I'm gonna need to open it again, but drawing room, have you done that one? Oh, the puzzle? Nuh-uh. Let's see. Mm. So the thing that I notice about this room, well, for one, is that the chandeliers are different colors. The candelabras don't have candles. But for the paintings is that there's um arrows for the distance of their strides. Also that this is different. One, two, three, four, no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 like him. Or do you mean this painting? This one? Oh, the candle. That explains why this is different. So then there's what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the girl, the horse, the umbrella, the top hat, and the kid. So I'm gonna assume it's a 5-digit code and that the order of it depends on the distance of the pictures. So for example, this guy, he has the shortest distance between his feet, so his would probably be first. All saves all safes are 4-digit codes. Oh, okay. Any theories? Nuh-uh. Like I counted everything. I counted everything facing counterclockwise. I counted everything that you're on the right track with the arrows. See, but there's 15 of this guy. And there's 5 total different pictures. Well, just that they're facing both directions. But they're all a different distance. They all get farther away. Or longer, I mean. So maybe some paintings share distance? Nah. Look at how small that is. How long that is. And that one's a little bit bigger than the first one. See, because then look, the kid has a long stride, and then the horse is just a little bit longer than that. What? This and that are not the same distance, if that's what you're talking about. This one's a little bit more spread out. They are not the same. Look at that. That to that. This is so much closer. Okay, so then there's 4 pictures of the woman and 15 of the guy in the umbrella. That's so stupid. That's so fucking dumb. They're literally different. Give me this shit. Zero 0415. Oh my god, April 15th. Okay. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and God forbid repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenarios. Not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary. I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again, your Uncle Herbert. Huh. Okay. Now I think we're done. Now I think we have nothing else to do. So, yeah. We don't have a boiler room, so we can't power the lab thing. We can't open the garage door because we don't have a utility room. Um, we have nothing else. Yeah. All right.